The final words that I have to impart are those of love. Live and love, feel and love, cry and love, mess up in love. Just always love. One of my recent decisions has been to go to Paris for a while, a city often mistakenly thought of as the city of love, though it is actually the city of lights, regardless. People go to Paris to fall in love, or to celebrate love, or to merely drink in the leftover haze of love's past. Just like the film Moulin Rouge, which I have always referred to as the movie that describes my soul. Because in true angel form, what could be better than singing about love in a giant elephant, dancing beneath the serenading moon, and completely overlooking any obstacles that our brains so often throws like pistol-carrying Psycho-Parisian dukes into our heart's blissful serenity. I shall go to Paris with love in my heart, knowing that the city of lights will guide me, fuel my flame, and shine brightly my earth-shaking desire to love out loud. If you trust in your soul, keep your eyes on the goal, then the prize you won't fail. That's your grail, that's your grail. So be strong, keep right on till the end of your song. Do not fail, find your grail, find your grail, find your grail. Life is really up to you, you must choose what to pursue. Oh yeah, set your mind on what to find, and there's nothing you can't do. Ooh. So keep right to the end, you'll find your gold, my friend. Do not fail, find your grail, find your grail, find your grail. If your life seems to drift when we all need a lift, tell yourself you won't fail. Find your grail, find your grail. Life is really up to you, you must choose what to pursue. Set your mind on what to find, and there's nothing you can do. You can do. So keep right to the end. You'll find your goal, my friend. You won't fail. Find your grail. Find your grail. Find your grail. Thank you very much. The band, please. Just around the crowd.